Hello and welcome to another video from T.W White Sons. Taken in part exchange this weekend. This is a 2020 on a 70 plate mini classic convertible. Now I've got to be honest, I don't know a huge amount about the modern mini range. This one's got a very pokey little petrol twin turbo engine. Makes a wonderful noise, goes very well, and yeah, drives beautifully like I expect all minis to do. Handles well. This car has covered less than 10,000 miles. Customer actually part exchanged it against a Mazda MX-5. So clearly have a thing for a convertible car. And this is the second mini we've had in part exchange in the last month actually. And we had a little silver one which was with us for a couple of days, and sold very quickly. I think it was about a year older than this, something like that, but very similar car. It's a one owner car. Customer had it from new, and decided to part exchange it for an MX-5 with us. So we're a Mazda main dealer. We accept part exchanges from everything, so you know, even if you're looking at part exchanging something against this car, do give us a try, and we'll give you a more than competitive offer for your car. Car's finished in this lovely turquoise blue. It's very light. It's almost got like a tint of green in it. It's a very nice colour. I'm unfamiliar with the actual name of it, but it looks wonderful. Likely got these Union Jack themed rear lights that you get with minis now as well. And the car's in sterling condition, as you'd expect for something that's done 10,000 miles in 3 years. But it really is a true testament to the previous owner. I think there's a very tiny little mark on the driver's seat which we just need to just get rid of, and it's literally a case of a wet vac going over it. Other than that, the car is in beautiful condition. Specification is pretty comprehensive as well. It's got integrated navigation, rear parking sensors, a climate control air conditioning system. Not that you really need that when you're going to get the top down. And that's to take you around the car. Hopefully you're going to be able to appreciate the condition the vehicle's in. Like I say, there's no sort of scuffs on bumper corners, no dents, scrapes. It's in really lovely order. I don't know if you're familiar with the boot on these. You have that tiny sort of little chute area, and then you have these release levers here, which you can pull up. There's one on each side. Once you pull that up, you're then able to lift up this sort of rear section, and that gives you a bigger opening to be able to put things in the boot. You've got that little parcel shelf there as well. Obviously you can't do that when the roof's down, but when the roof is up, just leave it in place like that, pull that lever back down, and it sort of locks into position. And yeah, I think it's called easy load or something. It even says it on there, easy load, so you're able to put things in the boot a little bit easier. Mentioned that you have parking sensors on this. They're really well hidden because they're in that textured plastic section at the bottom. Car's on all matching hand-cooked tyres, which is, I assume, what you get from new with these. And even the alloy wheels are in lovely condition. Things like the door edges aren't chipped or scraped. It really is in beautiful order. You've got keyless entry noted on the door there. Now I do know that pretty much everything is an option with Mini, but things like keyless entry, like I say, the car that we had about a month or so ago didn't have the same features on it. But I know that everything is an accessory and an option when you specify a Mini. You've got the push button start down here, so you just have to hit the clutch pedal, press that button one time, and the car comes into life. I'll turn that down. He greets you with this lovely digital display which has got a clock on it, and when you go into the system, you've got that integrated navigation that I mentioned. You've got hands-free telephone, DAB digital radio, Bluetooth audio streaming, and there's even USB connectivity down here, as you see. 2 cup holders, and all the multimedia controls down here are done from this little system here, which is really easy to use. It's very intuitive, very user-friendly, and when you do go for reverse, you get that optical park as well to show you which corner is beeping as you reverse. And you can see there, 9,644 miles, which are incredibly low for the age of the car. As I say, the car's fast approaching 3 years old now. It's about to hit 3 years old, and that is an incredibly low mileage. We've seen loads of low mileage cars due to pandemic and things like that, but this does seem to be a particularly heavy example of that. I'll come back over to the multimedia system here because this car actually has the ability to show you things like what the service requirements are. The car will tell you there that engine oil's okay, brake fluid's okay, and if you go up to the top, you can see details of the service record as well. So every time that it's been into Mini for whatever it needs to, and at the moment the car's telling you it doesn't require anything in terms of servicing. Just going to turn the car off. Actually, before I do, what we'll do is use the button for the roof. Just press that. It'll actually stop when you get to this point because it's like having a big sunroof then. But if you press it again, you'll see that the whole section goes down onto that rear deck. Might get a bit of wind noise now, I'm afraid. and then when it beeps at you, you're all done. I'll turn the car off now, and I'll jump out so you can see that what the car looks like with the roof down. I think you'd agree it's a really striking looking car, roof up or roof down. Like I say, just in wonderful condition. Real testament to the previous owner. They have looked after this car beautifully. The car will be supplied with a 12-month parts and labour warranty. That's included in the advertised cost of the vehicle. If you're not local to us, we can deliver as well. We offer nationwide delivery, so if you don't want to miss the opportunity to buy such a lovely low mileage car, let us know and we can get the car to you. If you've got any other questions, please feel free to pick up the phone to us. Hopefully we'll speak to you soon. Thanks very much for watching. Cheers.